Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today I am planning some more daily sheets for a daily planner, which can be used to help narrow things down each day so that we're not getting so stressed and overwhelmed. I am going in with my printables. They are linked down in the description below, and I am continuing on with my Happy Planner list and going through all of my Happy Planner sticker books because I'm trying to determine which ones I want to keep and then which ones I need to get rid of because I need to downsize because I'm running out of room. I don't currently have any room on my shelf to fit any new books, even though I'm still getting new books. So that means I need to go through and actually figure out which ones I want to keep and make some space. So today we are at 125, and the books that I pulled out were The Nurse, Horizontal Layout, Boss Babe, Encouragement, and then because I have an all just boxes sticker book, this one's layered boxes, I pulled out a sixth book because usually I only do 5, but then we pulled out the food. I think this one's the second food. So we are going to do these ones today and then just kind of see where it takes us. So I'm going to start with my first page, which will be a vertical. And let's just go ahead and start with Nurse first. Obviously, this one is a very specific book, but it's also a really pretty book. There's lots of really pretty colors in here. And honestly, I think the only other time I've used it was for a daily sheet. So this one will probably be going in the get rid of pile. There's like a piece of sticker that I had removed earlier, and then now it's stuck to my thing. But that's okay. So I'm just going to go in and pick some boxes to fill in my space here. So we'll do a checklist. And then I also know I can pair, at least the plan is to also be pairing the sticker book wherever needed. I don't know if this book necessarily needs it because this book does have functional stuff in it already. So I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily need that, but if it comes up, then I will definitely reach for those. But for now, I'm just going to go in and recover some things up, kind of spiffy areas up, and then also just get in some of the extra color that's in here. Let's see. I don't think there's like a box either that there's like not full boxes in here, I don't think. Let's see. This one we can make my quote. I can either put it down there or up there. I'm just gonna hold on to this. Pulled it out. Now I'm just gonna hold it forever until I'm actually ready to use it. Oh yeah, this one has like all the little bitty stickers in it. Okay. Oh, those would have worked too. That's okay. Okay, yeah, there's no full boxes in here other than like these functional ones. Okay, well, I guess we're using checklists to make my little banner because I don't have anything else to contribute. So I'm just going to choose colors that I haven't put in here. So I already have like the blue, the yellow, and the pink. So let's go with a green one and a purple one. We'll do green, maybe this dark blue, and then purple. I'm actually going to layer this one on top just to start it a little sooner. And we'll have this one go all the way over to the very edge. And yes, I still have that sticker stuck to my finger. Just making it all kinds of complicated. Doing it to myself, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna look at the layered boxes. I don't think, like, they're all layered. There's not gonna be just like a full box, but there is some that has a quote, and then some of them have, I don't know, just like good things in them. That kind of works. Let's go with this one. And that kind of gives us a full box to stick in there. And then that way I can save this for down there. And then we can add in another box to fill in this space. It has little bullet points on it, but I might cover those up with some of the little boxes that are in here just to have some more layering going on. Maybe just that one. Okay, and then we have this quote. I'll stick it right in the center, even though I don't really have much to cover that up with. So I'm going to layer on top of that just to get rid of the hole that's there. Okay. And then this one's a very functional book, so there's not really any decorations. And apparently I used all of the little regular hearts. Well, I guess we did just put some foil in here, so we'll go in with this gold foil hearts and just get some of these in here. Since I did already add foil, might as well keep it going. Add this little quote that says, "You are a difference maker." And then there are these like little characters. And that's pretty much the only like decorative stickers we have. So we will just add these in here to decorate my space here. This one's definitely going to be more on the simple side, which is okay. I'm just trying to find different ones. I'm trying not to use the same ones. Okay, that one will keep it nice and simple with what that one had. The layered boxes kind of came in clutch for that one with a quote. So that's the nurse sticker book. And then now let's flip this one over and let's go in with I don't know, I did not look at these beforehand. Let's go in with Boss Babe. Boss Babe next and see what this one has in it. This one's kind of on the same vibes. Okay, there's not really any decoration in this one either. But I do have these checklists. And so we're going to use those again, but this time they're stars. So winning. Let's do this color, this orange, and then we'll finish off with the yellow. And then we'll just trim that off. And that'll get us started. Maybe I could somehow make this into a rainbow spread. Maybe. I don't know what full boxes are in here. I saw some. These are basically all we have. Or these action steps one. So maybe I pull this guy out again. I'm going to go back to the blue greens. I'm going to grab this one that says choose happy because again, it's giving me a quote in the center. So, and that right now is what I'm lacking with this sticker book. So I feel like that works out pretty well. But I will go ahead and use these action step stickers for these areas. And that can just be like an area to list out all the things. And then I don't think there's only the taxes due square. I don't remember seeing any other squares. Pretty sure. There's like a calculator. This one's like really geared social media, boss babe kind of vibes. Which is fun if that's what you need it for. Okay, I'm going to go back into the layered boxes and see if I can find a box that I like to stick down there. Preferably like a purple vibe because then I can kind of get my rainbow still kind of going in here. Okay, we have this one. Of course, it's layered. And I am going to flip it the other direction so it fits. But then I have all the colors of the rainbow, and then at least I can go off of that. I did see some, yep, I saw these. Let's do the orange priority. Just change these up. And then we'll do the remember in the yellow. Again, just reinforcing my rainbow that's going on in here. And then at the beginning, I saw some quotes. There's not a lot. We at least have some. So let's put in, oh no. Let's put in this Boss Babe one, and then maybe another one over here. Let's do this Goal Getter. I don't know what I'm going to fill in this empty space with, because there's nothing in here that's like really big. So I don't know how to fill in that empty space. I am going to add these little coffee cups because that's some of the only decoration stuff that we have. Add a little quote there. There's like nothing in here that's like big. Everything's teeny tiny. I guess I could put a calculator. For what reason? No idea. But I know there's like, oh, that's a monthly tracker. I don't want that. And then there's like flight stickers randomly in here. We have these. I guess this could be just more of like a simple look, and then we'll add in these as my decoration. Just around. I'm just trying to like spread them out because this is really the only decoration that I have to go in here. So we'll just kind of spread those out. And then there's cute little planners, so maybe we can add some of those too. Okay, I feel like that's pretty cute. Simple, but we didn't have a lot of decorations in there. So that was Boss Babe. This one's the second one, I think. Yeah, Boss Babe 2, but this one was definitely geared more toward just like social media stuff. So there's that one. Simple, but I feel like colorful, so it works out. And then now let's go to horizontal, which should be easy in theory. We'll go in with horizontal layout because that makes sense. These are obviously going to be way too big though because the horizontal layout is a lot bigger. But there's a lot of fun stuff in here. Ooh. There's so many options. What do I do? I kind of want to keep going with the rainbow vibes because they're making me happy. So let's do that. Let's go in with the rainbows. So we've got a rainbow washi strip. So let's start off with that one first. I love this quote. Make today bomb diggity. Love it. Okay, and then these are our horizontal. I'm going to have to cut them, but I think it'll work okay, especially with like the shorter ones. So I'm not super, or the ones that don't have a quote on it. I feel like I can use those too. The ones that do have a quote on it are a little bit more difficult, and maybe I won't use those ones and do something else in the center because there are some smaller things. So I can get more of that rainbow vibe, I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to kind of just eyeball how much I should trim off. Maybe like, I think I'll probably like it better here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I feel like right around here would be okay. And I can always use this piece somewhere else. But I'm just trimming off a little bit. Well, that's the side that we're gonna punch on, so I'm actually gonna flip it around. I was right the time I tried to flip it. Okay, so we'll do that way, and then oh no, then they're on the wrong side. No. Dang it. That's okay. That's okay. Because I have these that are just like squares, and then like a fun little box that can go next to it. I wanted to fit another one. I mean, this one will just have to be scooted. I mean, I guess if it's right there, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. And then I'm gonna try to trim this somewhat the same length. So I'm just gonna hold this one near it so I have like an idea of how much I took off of the other one. I feel like right around here is fine. Okay. And this one is gonna go this way. But if I pull it in just a little bit, it won't be affected by the punches, and that should be just fine. Okay, and then I just have these little extra pieces that I don't know if I want to use. Okay, and then we have these bigger pieces. I don't know if I saw any smaller. I guess that one's kind of a smaller. Okay, here's a small box. Here's some small ones. I could pair it with a big one for a quote, or just do the small one. Let's do this Get Busy since it also has that foil on it. And I'm going to stick this one right in here. And we have this nice, like, kind of big one. Can kind of stick those together and kind of just change that center a little bit. This one is also another one of those ones that doesn't have any other like decorations in it. So I'm actually going to take these and I'm going to rip them. That was not a good rip. Come on. Boo, that was a crappy rip, but I'm going to use some of these for some just like scrap pieces. Since I don't really have a lot of things to decorate with. Why not? Okay, maybe this one will rip better. That was kind of better, right? A little bit. I kind of want to just layer them. Let's get a little extra color in here. Now that just looks like trash. Okay, well, I did not do a good job with that one. Whoops. I tried. It did not work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, but now we have these words. So we'll change this one to focus on. And then let's do this light blue for important. I'm going to change that one up since I kind of covered up most of it. This one says crushing it. There are quotes in here. We do have this happy plans sticker. You can add in some black in there. Some other little boxes. And it looks like we have these smiley faces that can be our decoration. Follow the call of the disco ball. Shine bright like a disco ball. Let's do this one. I'm just doing that one because it's black. And I feel like this could have some black in here to look nice. And I have this Get Busy sticker I can add up there. Yeah, and there's not really any. Oh, of course, the ones that I used didn't have the decorations. Okay, well, I have the rainbow. I feel like the rainbow can kind of fit in with this one. Okay, I think that's good. That one turned out really cute. Even though a lot of those stickers are way too big for this, I feel like that one worked out. So that's the horizontal layout sticker book. And then now let's flip it over, and then let's do the encouragement book in this one, because there are some boxes in here that will work horizontally. And this one does have a lot of quotes in it too. So I think I can make this one maybe work. Did I see any checklists? I have these ones because I know there weren't any washi banners. So this one does have a lot of quotes. I don't know if there's any horizontal, like full box quotes though. I see some boxes that can work horizontal, but that's about it. Okay, so I only have those really thick checklists, which is okay. Just be a little chunky look. And I think I'll just layer them so that way you can't see the flag part of it until the end. So we'll do like a backwards rainbow situation. And then the yellow. Oops. And then, oh, maybe we won't see it because it's actually going to get cut off. So that's okay, unless I start it in more, which I could do. So maybe I cut off like 2. That way it can end on the page. Even though that's 100% where it's going to get punched. Okay, I got to cut off another one. I'm like, it's just going to get punched, and then you're not going to be able to see the flag part anyway. Okay. The punches don't go in that far, so that should be fine. Okay, first part, check. Second part, I saw some horizontal kind of boxes that I think we can make work in here. Make sure these are down all the way and not popping up. So I have this one. Oh, and I also can pull out to the whatchamacallits, the layered boxes too. I don't think there's any horizontal quote ones, but if any of these were to work horizontal, I could use these ones as well. Oh, I forgot this book also had hollow foil in it. I forgot. I feel like this one matches the most with that color. That one's kind of fun. Different vibe. Okay, then I gotta figure out what can go in the center because, again, there's not really any regular full boxes, so I might have to just make my own. This one I think is just going to be an all over the place color kind of spread because there's just a lot going on in here. I don't have purple in here, so let's just add that and we'll just go for rainbow vibes again. When in doubt, make it a rainbow. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this center section because I don't have a ton of options. Because there's no horizontal quotes and then there's no blank boxes, but I guess that's where this book can come in, which I already forgot about, so of course. Maybe I can pair one of these with a quote. Let's stay away. Let's maybe focus more on like a yellow vibe. I have that option and that option. Okay, let's go with this option. If I stick this in here and then I can put one of those yellow, or not yellow, but I can put a quote, like a small quote next to it, which I think will work. So I have lots of those. Do Just make yourself proud. Just pulls in more of the colors. Little reminders. I'm going to change that from top 3. Okay. I don't think there are things to decorate. There's some little stars, like little teeny things. And then, of course, I have lots of quotes. This deep breaths, because it's really the only quote that's like a nice long quote that'll kind of help take up some space. And then I have some little itty bitty hearts that I can decorate with. I don't have a lot of things decoration wise. Just gonna put all the colors in here. Okay, I don't know if there's any. I think there were. Let's see. I love a good feelings tracker in here because it's a daily. So let's add one of those in here. Today I feel. Okay. And I'm going to put this keep going and then a remember sticker to finish this off. Voila. That one's a lot of random, but we made it. We got it. So that's the encouragement sticker book. And then now we are done with our horizontal and can move to our last spread, which will be a vertical. And this one is the food one, which should be interesting. So let's see. At least there's some full boxes in here that have, you know, the quotes and stuff in it. So we can definitely make that work. Donut. Oh, I was like, donut kill my vibe. And then I was like, I don't get it. But it says do not. It's supposed to be like, do not kill my vibe. I got it. I like looked at that and I was like, that makes 0 sense. I got it now. We're good. Okay, this one would have been good for the horizontal too. I'm just trying to look through here to see what's actually in here because I don't remember. What does this one have? How can we fill in space? Okay, and then we have all of our food stickers. There's some more. That one would be a good one to layer on. This one's cute. Where there's a whisk, there's a way. Well, that's my quote now because I really like that one. And then we have this guy, which we can layer on. Because I love to layer. And then we can use one of like the more blank boxes for the other areas. Not that they're really blank, but you know what I mean. Let's make this down here a, let's do the colorful one. That one's kind of boring. Let's do this colorful box. I could have sworn I saw one that I could make work, but maybe not. This one really doesn't have a lot of by themselves boxes, and this one I know doesn't have any by themselves boxes. Oh, well, it has those. Ugh, I don't know if I like that. Well, we might have to make it work. It's okay. It is okay. That green one is nice. What other colors could I pull in? That won't look too crazy. feel like this one's okay. Kind of pulls on the blues that are in there. Okay, so the only issue is I don't really have, of course I put that there to layer, but there's no boxes in here for that. So cool. I do have my little checklists. Cool. That's just fabulous. I have these teeny tiny boxes. You know what? We're gonna make it work. I don't want to cover up the cuteness of this box anyway. So add just those teeny tiny little ones, and if there's other ones, I'll add them too. I have some that don't have foil on them. Just add those in here. Annoying. I know there are these ones too. That's okay. Okay, well, I've got to figure out how the heck I'm going to fill in my space, because how am I going to fill in the space? I guess we'll go in with these checklists again, since that's all these books provided me. I'm just going to take off the buy. We don't need that. We're not buying nothing. And trim that off. Gosh. Trying to hold all the pieces. Guess we'll go with this blue one. Stick this one here. And then green. And then I think I need to trim. Actually, I don't think I need to. Yay! I didn't have to trim anything off of that one. Winning! Okay, this center section now. What the heck are we gonna do about you? I saw a big charcuterie board. There it is. So we'll throw that in there. And then after that, it's just a bunch of food. So that's what we've got in here. Why not? Let's add a quote about tomatoes. And then we'll just put in, I guess, all of the veggies and all the random things to decorate it. Oops. Let's see, some coffee, some bacon. Again, has nothing to do with anything, but these are the decorations we have, so we're going with it. Put the little cup of coffee too by there. The blueberry pancakes. This little bag, if I can peel it up. Just filling in that area. Got a taco. Add a cake. And a strawberry. And some blueberries. Just the most random. Can't forget the veggies. that green in there. Get some carrots. And something I won't eat. Okay, there we go. I think that's it for that one. So that is the food sticker book. It's showing on here that there's like an important sticker somewhere in here. Did I see that, or did I just like skip past it? Or maybe it's only on these. Oh no, there are some. Well, I will go and use that then. Let's do this one, and then let's go get a different color for the other one. Let's do this reminder one. Okay, there we go. I was like, there's another thing. So I just wanted to add that. And then we used some of the layered boxes. But there we go. Okay, let me go ahead and get these all punched, and then we'll take a look at all of them. Alrighty, so we have page 1. I feel like the most simple, but the most like unchaotic. And then page 2, I do really like this one. It's just like bright and happy. Page 3, can't go wrong with rainbows. Page 4, and then finishing it off with page 5. So there we go. All of those pages are done. And then once again, here's all the books that I used today. And now I get to check them off on my handy dandy list of the ones that we did. I don't know if any of these were like ones that I was like, I love you. I don't know. I feel like as of right now, I think I could let go of all of those ones if I actually needed to. So I don't think I'm gonna keep any of those as of right now. That might change when I put them away, but there we go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!